What's going on, guys? This is Mahal and you're catching me on the latest edition of Red or Dead, where I'm going to be reviewing pretty much every single Liverpool game this year. And what a first game that we are going to talk about today. Liverpool 4, Arsenal 3. I just can't believe. Do you know what? The game's just finished. I am in shock as to how mental that game was. Hand on heart, I honestly thought we were about to do a little classic Liverpool and throw the game away. But you know what? We kind of held our nerve, killed the clock down, and won the match. I don't know how we did it, but we somehow just snuck ourselves over the line. But you know what? Let's go back to the start of the game, because I tell you what, we started terribly. We were so slow out the blocks. I just don't get how it's the first game of the season. Everyone should be pumped up, and to kind of start the season that way, it wasn't too great. The fact that we look quite leggy might have to do with sort of how hectic our pre-season potentially was. But you know what? We kind of got through that first half, but not without its problems. And you know what? Alberto Moreno, I can't believe we're here talking about him again. Has the guy not learned his mistakes? He just doesn't seem to learn. I don't understand. He did the same thing pretty much in the Europa League final, and the same mistakes he made into this game. A silly tackle, a silly tackle. And we've seen him do that time and time again. He just doesn't seem to learn. And just before that penalty, he done that little silly header again, and it just put Ramsey through on goal. I just don't get it. He just doesn't learn. We need a new left back. I think we need to just cut our losses on him. Get rid, however much we can get. If we can get anywhere close to what we paid for him, I'll take around between 7 to 10 mil. Just get rid, get a solid left back in, and we will be fine. We just need a solid left back and a DM. But back to the game, Alberto Moreno. Oh my god. Listen, alright, let's not even talk about him. Simon Mignolet done quite well this game. I'm quite hesitant to give Simon his dues, but you know what? He done really well. Done a great save for the penalty, and was quite good throughout the game. Made some good saves. Was sort of quite commanding, actually. He was like shouting out, barking out orders, which we're not really used to seeing with him. However, he did make that howler for Chamberlain's goal. But you know what? Maybe I'm just quite still heated after that game, where it might have taken a little bit of a deflection and I'm being a bit too hard on him. But we'll just let it go. But Philippe Coutinho, oh my god, that worldie at the stroke of half time. You just couldn't. That was the only place he could stick it in that goal for it to beat Czech, and he done it. And I tell you what, if we started slow that first half, we came out in that second half like ballers. We were passing it around, pinging it off, doing little 1-2s everywhere. We were playing like absolute ballers. No Dwayne Johnson here, man. Philippe Coutinho, Firmino, Mane, Wijnaldum, they were running it. And I tell you what, that goal, boy, that little flick round the corner Coutinho did for Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum kind of made a few little cutbacks, looked up and picked out Lallana. And I tell you what, Lallana coming from a deep line midfield role has done him quite well pre-season, and it was a quite well taken goal on that front. And then the kind of game moved on, and that Coutinho goal, what a ball in by Firmino, and Coutinho kind of just blasts it in past Czech. And if we're talking about goal of the game, do you know what? I'm sorry, Phil. We've got to take that goal of the game away from you, because Mane, oh my god, if this is what we're going to see of him, I cannot wait. He took it down the line, cut inside, went past a few players, and pinged it top bins right in the corner. I tell you what, we done so well. We looked like we were going to breeze them, get a couple more in, and make it look like it was going to be an absolute routing. But in true Liverpool fashion, we did give a goal away, literally straight away. Chamberlain done well, cut past a few players, maybe a bit too easily, but buried it in Mignolet's near post. Maybe he should have done a bit better, but what can you do? The Arsenal kind of took it back to 4-3. Ball whipped in, and do you know what? It was a great ball, great header. Nothing Mignolet could do about it. It was a good goal. Maybe we could have set ourselves up a bit better defensively, but again, that shows our frailties at defending set pieces. It still seems like we've not kind of been able to counteract that. I don't know how we can do that and whatnot. But overall, the game itself, we showed we can play. When we play like that, not many teams in the league can compete with us or deal with us. It's just getting into the process of doing that, because we can either be so hot and cold, and I think this game proved it, especially 1 minute we can be really, really good, next minute we can be incredibly slow and tedious. I think that might have helped with having Klavan and Lovren at the back. And I'll tell you what, those two done really well today. They were solid, even though we kind of shipped 3 goals. They didn't really do too much wrong. But maybe we need that ball-playing centre-back beside one of them, either a Saka or a Matip, just to kind of help transition that ball out from defence into midfield. Because when we kind of did that a bit better in the second half, look what happened. We kind of done extremely well. But do you know what? Overall, I think we can be pleased. Going away to the Emirates is not an easy thing to, and not an easy game at all. And we won, which we've not done there for a long time. So I'll tell you what, we've already ticked off one of those games. It was a 6-pointer and we won. And it's a great start to the season. We're going to have a bit of a tricky start. But listen, hopefully we can kind of keep this momentum going now. We only got the 1 game a week, so that gives us time just to kind of push on and hopefully solidify a good title challenge. If not, potentially go top 4, hopefully, please. But do you know what? Keep it locked in. Make sure you like and comment below. Follow me in all various different social outlets. It's all in the description below. And listen, welcome to the latest edition of Red or Dead. I'm going to be trying to do this every single week, so make sure you guys keep it locked in.